I don't know. It'd be nice for them other guys to show up one of these
Well,
days. They don't never freaking show up to work anymore.
I tell you what, it must be one of them like new government assistant programs that they're on that they just think they got
Yeah,
FMLA
they
covered or
got that
something.
one check and they're like, I'm taking a month off.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, FMLA or something every week.
Yeah,
They got
something.
well, one of them has NFMLA. They think it's NFLMA,
Yeah,
and the other one's just ugly.
yeah, that's true.
They limit his screen time. There's like a federal law that just got put in place, so that he can only be on so much screen time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh crap! When did you hit the live button?
Oh, I didn't hit the live, but did you hit the live? Oh, well, hey everybody, what's going on?
Yeah, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. Back when it was just like when it was back in just me and Freddie.
Yeah, back. This is like an old school episode.
Yeah, the old days, man. Back when I kicked Dockery off, and was like, I'm looking for somebody
A
with
little taller.
talent.
You were looking for
Yeah,
somebody
I
a
was like, I'm
little
looking for
more.
somebody a little bit taller, a little bit more talent. I never did find that person, but luckily you came along.
Well, you said instead of height and talent, looks would be just fine. I could come a
Yeah,
little
yeah. I
more.
was just looking to up the game there. Oh,
How about we say hey to
that's what
everybody?
I'm getting ready to do. We got Mr. Sampy was in here first. Jason Lamb, my buddy Bugman22. If you guys don't know, Bugman22 has a show, well, a hangout every morning, as he says, the clubhouse. You can go over most mornings and find him live. We got Nubby's Catfishing, Wabash Nate, Quiet Man Curtis, Miss Megan Lee, one of my favorite nieces. I got to say hello to one of my other favorite nieces earlier.
Megan.
Randy Swain, Cool Cats Fishing. Congratulations on his win this past weekend.
Yep, yep. He caught some dandies.
Yeah.
I'm still upset I couldn't fish it, but because I
Yeah.
I would have I would have won by like 100 pounds, but
Oh, probably. We got Michael Grumpy Vet. Welcome in. Muskrat Adventures. Telly from Hooks and Hammocks, my sweet ginger sister.
Tully.
Member for 23 months. Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. Hello, hello.
Troy. Well,
Ryan Bortz. What
Jesus.
do you mean, what's this mess?
Quit trying to call me, Brian.
Why is Brian trying to call you? Dude, if you're going to call into work, Brian, you got to call an hour before your shift. It's in the
Yeah, you
employee
can't be trying
handbook.
to call during the show.
It's in the employee handbook. Oh, look, but he can show up the chat. Take that sucker. Member for
Mm,
26 months. Thank you, sir. We got Mr. Greg Burgess, Parker Pursuits. Member for 28 months, who is also better than Brian. Chad's
mm-hmm.
got like 3 shows now. I mean, look, I'm just trying to make fishing great again. Okay. Rowdy Royal, what's up, buddy? There's Miss Lisa, Burrito Catfishing Lady. It says Chad and that other guy, Freddie.
Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm.
We got two Stan. He's trying to catch up to me, Kevin. No, Chad's trying to step back here. No, I can't call. Look. Ryan's got a great point that I should call HR, but Brian somehow has HR in his pocket,
I
and
know more than me, and that's not right.
I know, right? You would think D would take our side, but somehow she yells at us for even mentioning Brian's name in a negative manner.
Mm,
Let's see. Okay, I got everybody.
well, that's pretty much everybody.
Well, look, y'all. Brian B ain't ever coming back. Here we go. I'm gonna get trouble.
There he is again. Yep. Oh, and look, you put him up there. His comment, and here comes HR right to the rescue, like you said.
Oh, you didn't come in here to tell Brian that he's on the final written warning for not showing up to work again. You wanted to say hi to Ryan Bortz.
you haven't kept track of Brian's attendance the way you were supposed to, and if
Look.
you can't follow the rules, then why should he?
See, you got in trouble for Brian.
This is BS. Is all I got to say.
I am Randy. I actually went today and got the initial packing and stuff taken off, and I got a big hole in my head where I keep bandaged up and keep clean for the next 18 weeks.
That's just what you need, is another hole in your head.
Well, this was gonna be kind of cool because it's a big dent from where they cut so much out. So we're gonna have some cool shows whenever it actually heals up, I think.
Oh, question for you. Don't them Fat Boy rigs got them little light up things?
Yeah, and put one of them on there.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. What do you mean scaring viewers off, Nate? If anybody's ever watched my show, if they ain't ran off by now, there's something. I mean, they ain't run away. They're here to stay. What's up, Catfish Cowboy? Oh, Brian B can't go live because of his phone is tied with DoorDash. Yeah. Later, Ryan. How about that?
Hi, Ryan.
Stonefly71. What's going on, brother? Do I sound cyber-like to you, Freddie?
No, you sound fine to me. It might be your headset, but I don't know. I think it sounds fine.
It could be Kevin's iPhone, because he's one of them. I think he's one of them iPhone users.
Could be one of them e-phone users.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't they on like they 277,400 or something?
Yeah, the same phone. They just put a new number at the end of it.
Yeah, they just changed the number on it.
Yeah.
What's up, Tom LG Bass?
Member Tom LG Bass.
Right.
Appreciate you, Tom. There's John Boy's catfishing. What's wrong with iPhone? Like everything? Sorry, Stonefly.
It starts with an I and ends with an E.
Android for life, bruh. Just saying. So, when are you gonna be able to go fishing again, Freddie?
Well, they told me I needed to take it at least another week, kind of like, not more than about 5 or 10 pounds. And I was like, well, I can go catch channel cats all weekend then, but it was like, no, I got too much work to do.
Yeah, because it's about to be
it is. We are
event season.
Less than a month away from our shows. Like I said that last week, that we're adding more shows to the FOA lineup, and we're partnering up with Catfish Clothing on our first one in January. We'll be at one booth for Catfish Clothing and FOA at the Raleigh Bass and Saltwater Expo in Raleigh, North Carolina, January 10th through 12th. Really, you got us catfishing guys are gonna go take out the bass guys.
January 10th to 12th.
We figured that we can go in there because the bass guys, that's our bait guys, so we can show them the good stuff. After they catch their bait, they can come buy the real gear.
Yeah, so that's like 4 weeks away.
Yeah. And I've got planer boards, koozies, towels, tumblers, cups, planer boards, Nina Ninjas, all that to do before then. But one cool thing is we started doing with our new boards. We upgraded the sticker on the boards the other month and went with this black one. Well, we even went further now. So now the boards,
that's fancy.
Color logos match the boards.
I like it.
This is just the two that I just got through doing for customers, but look at that. That orange matches with the orange and the green with the green and so forth. We got all the different cool colors in the lineup in here, stacking here somewhere. So we're gonna be matching. And what else?
Look. Oh, sorry. You said that, and Tom was said
Tom
I
was
was
going to
going
come
to come
see me
see
until
you
I
in
said
Raleigh,
that.
but what's up, Jeff Beal and Attention Seekers Outdoors?
But
Catch
yeah,
fish with us.
we're excited. We started doing koozies with our logos on them, and now we've got colored koozies to put our logos on. Oh, you name it, we keep adding more stuff and keep doing more stuff. And I had a message today about a sling, and we are getting really low on slings again. I just got a batch in this morning, and they're about half gone.
Nice.
So I had to place another order today for more slings. So
Ain't nothing
as
wrong
we're
with
getting
that.
in slings, they're going out the door. So
Nothing
but
wrong
we're
with that.
happy
my
that
friend.
those are such a hot commodity and people are loving them. So
I'm here for the. I have no idea what that word is. He must be using an iPhone too.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it was that auto word from iPhone. It puts it in mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
But it's been a busy 2 weeks trying to deal with this thing and not be able to do much work because the first week I couldn't even lift anything. So it's like, oh,
If only you and Nina would have had enough kids to put to work.
I wished I would have kids that wanted to work, but they all got real jobs except for Trey, and he's in school. So, but I do have to give Halana credit. Halana's my sticker maker for my vinyl, so Halana does that for me when she gets time to. So she's been busting those out for me as quickly as fast as she can for me. So that's been good. Trey helps me out on my towels, putting the grommets and stuff. This past week he had to do. I think we did 150 towels for one customer, and he knocked all the grommets out. So I do get a little help, but need a whole lot more. But again, they all got jobs or school that they have to do during the day, and I'm dealing with the grandbaby during the day because that's my job. I'm the pooper. I watch him during the day, so it's crazy. And then try to work all night, and then we got our show on Thursday. It's a lot.
I know. I just make you work too hard. So Muskrat's in chat crying that you have not started talking about the subject at all.
Start talking about what?
Apparently, because I put words in a subject, that's the subject. Like
That's just a thumbnail.
it was the cool thumbnail, and
It was a cool
it was the only
thumbnail.
thing I came up with. So we're gonna do the educational part of the month for our show, and say, Freddie, have you ever fished treacherous waters before?
Why, yes, Chad, I have. And I was on a boat called the Muskrat. And you know why it was so treacherous?
Please explain.
It was cold, but that wasn't bad because we kept warm. We had great bait. We caught some fish. The treacherous part was there were no better cheddars on the boat that day.
That is treacherous right there.
So I almost wanted to jump out of the boat and swim to the shore just because I couldn't get better cheddars.
Yeah, because you was probably going to starve to death if you didn't. So I too have fished treacherous waters. Once, not once, but twice with Muskrat Adventures. And do you know what made it so treacherous?
What made it so treacherous?
Muskrat captain both those times. He tried to kill me twice. He did. But in serious note about it. One, we were fishing like 8 mile an hour current. Yeah, my soul died a little bit. I think my soul was still down there in like where was that, Vanceburg or Portsmouth or wherever we fished at one time, where you tried to put us underneath the barges. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. So the point of that being is be safe out there in treacherous waters. You know, it's cold this time of year. The water is freezing. It does not, especially. I see a lot of people going out by themselves. I am not a fan of going out by myself, even any time of the year, especially on a river. But this is definitely. Was it Ripley? No. I could literally reach my arm out the boat and touch the freaking barge as you decided to start the engine and go.
Really, Brian? The Potomac is
No.
not treacherous. It's just poopy water.
Well, first off,
Does
no.
Brian even fish anymore? So how can he even say that?
Brian, it's been so long since Brian fished. How would he even remember? But the
He
Potomac
looks at the
ain't
water and it
treacherous.
scares him now. That's what it is. So all water is treacherous with Brian.
Yeah, we're talking about treacherous waters, not toxic waters. It's a very good point by Palmetto Cats.
But like you said, Chad, yeah, it is that colder months. A lot of people still go out fishing, like me, whenever I get healed up. So people are going to have extra clothing on, bibs and parkas and all this extra clothing, which if it gets wet, it's going to weigh you down. So life jacket, life jacket, life jacket, especially this time of year. You know, I say wear it every time the motor's running, but at this time of the year, even when the motor's not running, it's smart to have it on you or
Yeah.
within arm's reach. You know, if nothing else, even if you're spot locked or anchored up, have it where you can lean and grab it.
Yep.
Because you know
And
that could be a lifesaver. You know,
yeah, don't be
especially
like
it's
me and just have
cold.
it, locked to the seat that you're sitting in, because it's not going to be very useful. It should be where you can get to it.
Yeah.
So tell us about your Achafalaya.
Chafalaya is amazing, except there's like logs the size of 2 chads floating down the river.
That's big.
I know. It's like huge. And they float down right by the boat. And the Chafalaya's got some decent current in it too. And not to mention there's gators in that water. So it's
No, there
always
ain't.
treacherous.
Ain't no
Except I
gators.
really wanted to try to jump on a 5-footer, but we never saw one that small or that big.
Stan's got a really good point there too. The day that me and D and I went up to the James River and Stan got on the boat with us. That was when I had my little boat, and they had a lot of current.
The James can be
interesting.
treacherous regardless, especially on the weekend nights. There's a pontoon that goes down on the Upper James every Friday night, Saturday night, blaring music with a light show, and they just don't seem to see other boats.
No.
Trust me, how I know this? When we had the purple boat, it about sunk twice.
Tom is fishing the mighty Roanoke across from Freddy Cove. I mean, he means the Gingin Ninja Bass Point alone as we speak.
And if you are going to go out and get on the water, whether it be the bank or the boat by yourself, make sure you let somebody know the area you're going to be at and about a time that you're going to be off the water. So, you know, whether it be a friend, family member, or whatnot, just let them know so they have some kind of idea. So if God forsake something happening, you're not back within a certain amount of time, they know an area at least to go look. Just be safe. That's the biggest thing. Just be safe. Let somebody know.
Talking about safety, that's a good point. But also, this is a good time of year, especially to have an extra thing of clothes, at least in your vehicle, if not in the boat.
I didn't have a problem with it, Creole. It was Chris. Chris was standing up, hugging my leg when we were crossing the river, and all them logs were floating down.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you know, because when I'm standing up and Chris is standing up, he's like to my hip. He was holding on to me so tight, I thought I was going to cut the circulation off my leg. He was just squeezing and holding. And
how many logs were they?
It was a lot of logs, a lot of logs. It was so many I couldn't count them.
Please, you ain't been down here in the springtime, man. Come on, it'd been nothing.
Well, and then I do have to admit, Lake Moultrie down here, in like 5 mile an hour wind, we were getting 3-foot whitecaps because it's just a big bowl. So you get 2 mile an hour wind, 3 mile an hour wind, it's 2-footers, 3-footer Good thing though, we were on like a 2,800-foot pontoon boat. That's how big the thing seemed. So it wasn't that bad.
Oh, Chris. Love you too, buddy.
So there's our educational part. But
All
if
right.
you want to be uneducational this time of year, just wear you some shorts and flip flops and a tank top and have fun.
I'll tell you what. I was looking. I might have to do that this weekend. Because I don't know about you out there where you're at, Freddie, but around here, we have not had a day without like 10+ mile an hour winds. It has been like 2 months of just wind every single flipping day. But I am going to have a high of 52 on Saturday.
Let's see. What are we going to have? I might not be able to fish, but I can go out there and ride on the boat.
Sunday's going to rain all day.
Oh, we got 55. Oh, we got 50 mile an hour winds though Saturday.
50 mile an hour winds?
15.
Oh, okay.
15,
we got 11 mile an hour winds on Sunday.
We're saying 15 to 20 with gust up to 40. So it's gonna be windy here, but it is what it is. If I'm just pleasure boating, it'll be okay.
Anytime you're out on the water, if it says 10 miles an hour, there's like a formula that you have to multiply it by 2 to 3 times. I don't know. Oh, shut up, Creole. It's going to be highs in the 70s this weekend in Creole land.
It was 50. I think the high today was 53 or 54, but I was in a t-shirt and shorts today. It was nice.
Shut up, Freddie.
It was 54. That's t-shirt and short weather.
When I left the house this morning, it was in the 20s and the wind chill was like 10.
Well, it was 27 when I left the house this morning to go to the doctor, and I had sweatpants and a sweatshirt on, and I took that off whenever I got out the doctor's office because it was 54.
Jason Lamb's got snow up there. Keep it up there. We don't want it. Do not want it. But yeah, this is any time of the year, anytime the water's moving is treacherous. You got to be very cautious. But the cold, even around here, when the river's starting to calm down, we had a little bit of current, but now it's getting to be where it's just a dead pool again. But you got to be it'll send you in a shock pretty quick, so you got to be careful.
Yeah. A lot of times the winter they draw the lakes and the rivers down, so the current a lot of these places isn't as strong as it normally would be, but you got that cold water is going to make it even worse, regardless if the current's doing 2 mile an hour or 1 mile an hour. It's that 40-degree water temp will knock it right out of you quicker than if it was 80 degrees and a 5 mile an hour current. So it is still, in my mind, it's more dangerous whether the current's slower or not in the winter because of that colder water temp.
Mm-hmm. So Brian's in his garage and still didn't show up to work.
Well, of course he is.
But maybe that last minute I'm not coming to work from the other guy. They could be together cuddling to stay warm.
They could be.
They could.
JG brings up a good point. He hears
I don't know about that.
You shouldn't wear the self-inflating life jackets in the cold.
I'm not, honestly, I'm not a fan of the self-inflating personally.
I've got 2 of them, but I haven't even put the CO2 cartridges in those because we just got the regular old standard ones that we wear when we need to.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm not a huge fan. I think I like the lightweight, and they're not, totally snugging you. But the day that Doc Lang, that boat went under and he went in the water and it didn't inflate, I'm like, nope. That's a chance I don't want to take. Cannot do it. So
Really? Eric, the answer would be February.
I like that you know exactly when you're going to go fishing with J-Dog, but
Well, because I'll be up there for a couple, like 4 days before CatCon. So, of course, I'll be fishing with J-Dog.
Cool. Glad you're setting that up with J-Dog only.
You'll be working during the week.
Cool story, bro.
And you live like 18 hours away now.
I do live like an hour away from him now. But that's cool. That's cool, Freddie. You know? Cool. Yeah, Buggy, talking about the inflatable flotation PFDs. Freddie has never went fishing with me. Ever.
I have went fishing with you, just not with you in your boat.
Okay, so Freddie will drive from South Carolina and set up like week-long fishing trips with J-Dog. Eric and Curtis will come down and fish with J-Dog. Bugman will come down and fish with J-Dog. Everybody else and their brother will come down and fish with J-Dog. Does Chad ever even get an invite to bring his boat and fish alongside them? Never. Never. Just saying.
Because when we're able to go fishing, you're at work.
Oh, here we go. I've been saving 160 hours of sick time for that one invite, but that's cool.
Yeah, Chris, you can't say that. We spent a whole week.
Yeah, you can't say that. You guys set up special vacations together, so I don't want to hear that.
Well, and we spent what a week cuddling in a tent up in.
You did, Mendota.
Yeah. Well, we had our own tents. That's not my bad. It was 2 tents, not one.
It started out as 2, but by the end of the week, it was 1 tent, guys. Just saying.
That was fun. We were out there in gators infested waters. This is not just regular waters. This is gator infested waters.
I can guarantee you that you were never ever in harm's way, because if your nappy feet was in that water, you're lucky you caught mullet, because there was probably nothing else for miles from that fishing spot. I'm just saying.
This is true. Are you sure?
That is true. That's why I said, look, Danny, that's why I said fish alongside them again. Not have Freddie in my boat, because he might whoop his, you know what. What's up, Uncle Lou?
Uncle Lou? Yeah, the other two had a what was it? Did they say it was date night?
Yeah, they had some kind of date night going on in the garage.
Night, date night, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought they said too.
Yeah.
Oh, we weren't supposed to say that to everybody else though.
I'm scared. I ain't scared. They ain't here to defend themselves.
Oh,
Bill, you get invites from me though, don't you? That's right. Because people like Bill and I are, the redheaded stepchildren of Northern Kentucky, Southern Ohio area. So it's cool. It is what it is. Steve Mosley will come down and fish with J-Dog, but no. Andrew from Size Matters. It's cool. But I mean, I get it. J-Dog's a better fisherman than I am, so.
Well, yeah, he has caught multiple 70+ pound fish. Well, yeah. How many 70+ pounders have you caught on the Ohio?
On the Ohio, 0. There is no 70-pound fish on the Ohio. I still do not.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yes, there was.
No.
There was very recent.
No, I think
fish
all
caught that was not
no,
over
shut up, no,
70.
just
It
no,
was over 80.
no. I think every one of those fish that people will say they caught something over 25 pounds on the Ohio River, they traveled somewhere and they're really good with editing photos and video, and they put themselves, like when they're fishing like the Mississippi and the Tennessee and what have you, and they're doing some kind of weird editing stuff to make it look like it was on the Ohio so that they can claim they caught something when I don't believe them.
So you're saying my hero didn't catch an 86 this past week?
No, he caught an 86. But yeah, I think it was an offshoot of the Ohio on a different river.
It's still part of the Ohio.
No, I don't have to ask Skip. Skip already told me about it. Thank you.
You saw that. Lisa said they've invited you many times to go with them, but you just don't care about their comments.
Oh, I didn't see their comment. I didn't see them.
And
I need
Brian
to know
said
exactly
he can't
about
be
where
on
they
this show.
fish.
And you see, Brian's being a traitor too now.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, it is what it is. It is, whatever, Freddie. We won live talk show of the year without him. We don't need him. That's cool. Yeah, Lisa, actually, seriously though, send me whereabouts you guys are at, just because I know we want to. We're like 4 hours from Chattanooga area now, so.
Yeah, you're not far from Chattanooga now, huh?
Yeah, I think we're like 4 hours, maybe 4.5.
So you're almost about the same amount. I'm like 4.5 hours to get to Chattanooga, and you're like 4 hours.
Oh, see, so I could plan
Now
a trip.
you can go fishing with me.
I could plan a trip to Chattanooga. You would drive right by Chattanooga, just like you do Tom and Michelle's house, and you would drive all the way to somewhere else. I know what you would do. Don't even play with me like this.
You're right. I might go if you were there. I might just go right by you and hit go to Mississippi or Louisiana, and go down there and hang out with Creole that weekend.
You're right, Roger. That is where. Is that where you and I fished against J-Dog and his brother when we beat them in the 2v2? I can't remember if that's where it was or not.
And
I don't know.
James is already offering. You haven't come out and fish with him. Now
I've
that
only
you're
ever
that
been to
close?
hold on. I've only ever been to Chattanooga once. So
Well, they're more in
40
Knoxville,
pounds
which
on
is
the
closer
Ohio.
to you.
Do
Knoxville's
what?
closer than should be closer than Chattanooga.
Let me look it up. Creole, 40 pounds is my PB on the Ohio. 40.25, whatever it is. I don't care. Call it 40.
They're Knoxville
And
area
I'm ignoring.
above it. So you should be closer to Knoxville than you are to
I'm
Chattanooga.
ignoring Dominic Hollis for a reason.
Way to go, Dominic.
Dominic Hollis can suck Freddie's toe jam. How about that?
Ew.
And he's got some funky toe jam. We were just talking about how it scared fish off down there in the Atchafalaya. We're Knoxville, Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Let me see.
That's an hour and a half north of Chattanooga, so you should be closer to them. In a way.
Actually, I am. 3 hours and 19 minutes.
See, that's
Dang.
Watts Bar area right there.
I did not realize it was that close.
Which means you should be even closer to the Cumberland River. I don't know what city that's part of, but the Cumberland River where Micah Burkhart's
that's further.
That's more west.
Yeah, it's further away.
Yeah,
I know whereabouts that's at too.
It's more north and west, so it should be even closer.
Williamstown, Kentucky was where we live. So I could hit Knoxville, Chattanooga, and come home one weekend. Boom.
Yep, you sure could.
I really could.
I want to let everybody know that they are spinning the wheel tonight to see who's going to fish on whose channel for the final King of Tennessee this Saturday.
What's the King of the Tennessee? Oh, that's that one that Daryl doesn't let.
With the belt and stuff,
Yeah, he doesn't let real fishermen fish.
Well, I was going to be in it this weekend, but of I still
I
can't.
didn't look. I didn't even get an invite. wasn't even told it was going on. I could have went down there this weekend and won it again. Won it like I was supposed to last time. The one time that I got to fish. Let me see all this. What I do? What I say?
Randy says they're 12 miles from the dam, and then James
All
says,
right.
"What the what, Chad?"
Hey, I don't even know what I said, but I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? What do you want me to do about it?
And Chad's passed up to go fishing with Stan, the real Stan, or the best Stan on the James.
Lisa passed up my offer to come fish with me. No, you told me I was going to have to fish with you again and not stand 3.
Really, Stan 3. I thought we was over that. That was last week.
That was pretty funny.
That's a good one though.
Yeah, James, Dee and I might have to try to plan a weekend trip. We can come down because we could leave. Honestly, we could leave right after work on a Friday and fish Saturday and come home Sunday.
If only I
bad.
could afford it, Creole, I
Or
would
come home
do
Saturday
it.
night.
I would definitely take you up on an offer if I could afford it.
Because 3.5 hours ain't horrible. Yeah, I didn't realize Watts Bar was that close.
Now it is that close. Look, you're
Well, I
closer
mean,
to
it
it
wouldn't have been
than,
that much further. I'm only about a half hour south of where I lived before.
yeah, but look, that means you're closer to it than I am, and I go there more than you do.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, what are you doing this weekend? That'll get D back in here smacking me.
But you do have to do one thing though. If you do go to Watts Bar, you've got to watch out for those tires on the interstate.
No, I tell you what, it ain't just that you got to watch out for anymore. I don't know how much interstate driving you do, but since we moved down here, I don't know if anybody else notices this on the highways. Semi-truck drivers, they must be giving just anybody these CDLs because they are all over the damn road trying to hit people. It's crazy. Yes, I said stand 3. He taught stand 2 everything he knows about fishing. If it wasn't for me and stand 3, nobody would even know who 2 stands is. I'm just saying. Or am I missing something? Oh my God! Why would it open it back up to Dominic Hollis's chat talking about I love Dee, she's the greatest, blah blah blah.
I think that's why a lot of us that go fish with J Dog and Tara and Mason do it and don't come fish with you is because you don't offer us the chance to fish with D. You just want us to fish with you.
Hey, Dee is more than welcome to go fishing with me anytime she wants.
Yeah, but that's not the offer you get. You offer us to fish with you and not D. Now, if you say,
No, listen,
you can come
nope,
fish with D and I'll drive the boat
no,
for you guys, we'd be all over it probably.
look, if you guys want to go fishing with Dee when you come out this way, you need to pre-plan it with her in case she doesn't feel like going. She ain't going. Simple as that. And if she doesn't feel like going, I'm probably still going. Because she's a great wife and says, you know what, you deserve it. You work hard. Won't you go fishing?
This
That
is
way,
true.
basically, that way she can have the TV to herself and
And
she can take
relax and
whatever
not have
naps
to
she
deal with
wants and
you.
not have to listen to my mouth run all friggin' day.
Exactly. What's up, Law?
Hold on one
doing
second.
this.
Let's see. Somebody
Yeah,
just
but the
messaged me.
Creole did bring up a comment about the truck drivers. A lot of the newer tractor trailers are automatic transmissions now. So it's a whole
Well, that
lot
doesn't mean that
easier
they
to
can
drive.
drive them.
Well, it's a whole lot easier to drive.
Listen,
And it opens up the floodgates of people who can get in them and drive.
I noticed it with COVID. We opened up an extra building at the end of 2020 because the non-conveyable freight was so like just heavy coming through there. I had to go over and work a 12-hour shift overnight, and we had these people backing these semi trucks in. I had one run over a like 10 by 20 foot porta potty.
Oh.
It had like 6 porta potties. It was nice. It was like nice bathrooms, and the dude ran over it. I'm like, oh my goodness. Hey, there's Lyle, member from Catfish
That's
Week.
what I said.
I don't know why you don't say hi to Lyle ever.
I said hi to Lyle before you started your blah, 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 blah truck drivers.
Well, apparently you hurt somebody's feelings. They requested the link.
I hurt somebody's feelings. No, you hurt somebody's feelings. Like
Now,
you
this man right
always
here
do.
I would never intentionally hurt his feelings because he's got all the Dallas barbecue places mapped out for our next trip that we can do like a barbecue tour. So, what up, Troy?
I figured I better come in here and rescue this before y'all went completely off of the rails. I mean, the train is barreling down the track and it's about to run off the track.
What do you mean?
I don't know what's worse, Freddie with that bandage on his head or you with that moo-moo cover you got on yours.
You did not just call it a moo cover.
Wow.
I couldn't look. I couldn't find a hat. I'll be honest. I think all my
Oh
hats
my
were
God.
somewhere.
Lord have mercy.
I thought we were.
So,
I thought we
Troy,
were.
have you recovered from Chad being in your area finally?
Well, now, Freddie, you shouldn't have brought up recovery. Because I asked earlier in the chat how long it took a grown man to get over having a piece of skin taken off his butt. I didn't get no answer.
They tell me 6 to 8 months before it's fully healed.
A handicap could be over it in 2.
I'm hoping it heals
Yeah,
quick.
Is that hey Troy? Hey Troy, is that why he's rocking so much tonight? Have you noticed he's rocking a lot? Like he
trying.
can't set on that patch that they took.
I'm
That's
trying to
exactly
stay off
what
that
it-
corner. Okay, leave me alone.
Didn't you see me shifting around the other night at the restaurant? That's a handicap trait. Is what that is.
I'll tell you what, if anybody's ever out in Dallas, you gotta get with Mr. Troy and have dinner with him at least. But I tell you what, we're sitting there getting our barbecue on. We're getting, we got our plates and all this kind of stuff. We get over to the table. I look over. Troy's got like this. I mean, I really think somebody like an alien being built his wheelchair. It was freaking awesome. He like pops up, does a backflip, and does all kinds of stuff and whatever. And then he's like, whoosh, and he comes back, let down like in a ninja stance, ready to eat. It was pretty cool.
You know how many people thought I'm falling over when I do that? They come try to rescue me.
Oh man, I wonder. And I never shared this.
Oh my goodness.
I meant to share this whenever we were. Where's my pics of me and Troy? Let's see. Let me see if it's this one. We even found him a cool new fishing reel while we were there. Look at that stud muffin. Oh, what a stud muffin. Remember that little pocket reel?
I don't know what in the world you could catch on that besides maybe a little crappie.
Yes, Dan. I'm a slow blank healer.
Okay. What else been new with you, Troy?
Yeah, Troy, tell us what's been going
You
on.
came in here to save the show because we were bombing it, he said.
I'm getting ready to go to the casino tomorrow.
Going to the casino?
That's right. I'm fixing to fly out of here in the morning and go to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Ooh.
That's right.
Really?
I got a date with a golden pig slot machine.
Well, dang. You say you're a high roller.
Yeah, we getting ready to go on a trip tomorrow. I'm waiting on the wife to get done eating, and we're gonna have to pack.
That's pretty cool. How far is Oklahoma from y'all?
It's not that far, about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm trying to decide whether I can drink enough Fireball to go down there in my moo-moo.
And he was afraid that this show was going to go further downhill.
If I go down there in my moo-moo, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
What my number is? What's Freddie's number?
Oh Lord. Now we're getting ready to go to Oklahoma tomorrow. Go down
Cool.
for a couple of days, and then I'll be back.
Oh, that's another good one, Chad.
Freddie, you should really take the ball peen hammer away from Nina.
Look, because it will fit in that little indent that I'm going to have.
Oh, JG says, what did I receive for my birthday? So I went fishing Sunday morning. I came home. The wife had cooked a homemade lasagna. The kid had made me my own birthday cake. And I got a 9-in-1 Vivo Home mixer. Because I'm really getting into cooking at home now. So that was my birthday present. And I like it.
Well, how old are you?
Old.
I done forgot what we were talking about. I'm so old. What? 43, Mr.
You
Troy.
hit
I'm
that age where
43.
you start to forget now every 5 minutes.
I wish I was 43 again.
Me too.
Oh my God, 43.
I heard both of y'all got stains on your underwear older than that.
Yeah, I'll be 53 next month. Oh, this month, rather.
How old?
53. I know I look
My
good.
Lord.
I look good for 53, don't
You
I?
do. You do look mighty
Me and
fine.
Lyle Stokes, we look good for our age.
You know, he does. He looks pretty darn okay for 665 years old. What's up,
Freddie
Bug Man?
aged 20 years with that bandage on his head, though. I got to tell you.
I know. The bad thing is I can't wear a hat for the next at least 3 months. They tell me.
You wear a face mask?
Now they said they're gonna reassess it come January and see if I can start wearing my hats again. But
did that hurt?
I can't go 3-4 months without a hat. It's already hurting me.
Did it hurt much when you had it removed, Freddie?
Yes.
What? Or is it kind of numb up there?
Oh, even with them numbing it, when they numbed it, as soon as that numbing went away. Yeah. But the funny thing is, above where they did the surgery at, they hit a nerve or something, comes this numb up there for real.
Oh.
So I'm a numb butt head now.
That's kind of like having a tooth pulled. It's kind of close to the brain, ain't it, Freddie? It ain't got far to travel.
Yeah, well, they took a lot out of there, so I thought they might have. Nina was hoping they took the dumbness out, but they left that part in.
Austin, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. So, I greatly appreciate that. Ooh. I don't know if that's for Freddie or Troy.
Now is that considered a fart when I sneeze now, since my butt is on my head?
Stan 3 is gonna get there one of these days if he's lucky. You'll get old. You don't stay young.
Age is just a number. When you're younger, you put a some kind of thing that about age groups and this and that. I mean, if you look at us right now, I'm 43. You said you're 50, about to feed 53. Freddie's Lyle's 63. Freddie's 73, and we're all friends.
Wait a minute, how am I older than Noah Lyle?
Wait a minute now, Freddie. I got to bring him back down to reality, because he's just gone off the side over there. See, that's what a 43-year-old man thinks until he gets 53 and then realizes he's probably going to be dead time he's 80. and it all comes crashing down.
Hey, brother, joke's on you. I'll be honest, and this is God's honest truth. I never thought I'd see to be 43 years old. I never thought I'd live to be this old. My grandpa was 90 when he died, though, and my dad is 76. So who knows how old I'll be?
And
But
here they come again.
I've tried to steer away from that totally, Freddie.
I tried to start it up again early tonight, but Chad refused to put it up. But we had so much fun with it last week.
It was.
Look, I laughed so hard last week, hurting as bad as I was. I popped one of the stitches when they took it out there. I was like, one of your stitches came loose. I was like, did it hurt anything? I was like, no, luckily it was only one. You had two in that spot, so you're okay. I'm like, Lord, I can't even be on my own show no more. They're making me laugh too much.
Stan said Austin's trying to pay me off so they can start snagging night lives on time. Like they're disrespectful over there, so they're gonna start whenever they want. I mean, they know that we own Thursday nights, and they should bow to us each and every Thursday night, but they don't. One of these days, the bait shop's gonna have to put Snagging Night Live on blast and show them how it's done. Just saying. Well, to do that, I would have to have the other guys actually show up to work instead of just sitting there eating mac and cheese and cuddling on the couch with each other. Just saying. Just saying.
What is this? Every other week we're gonna show up to work type thing, or what? What have you got?
It's hard to get good health, Troy.
It's hard to tell with them too. You know, it was a fill-in spot for Brian, and then we made him permanent, and now he's like, I do what I want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you notice he showed up more to work more before we made him permanent than he has since we hired him. But I will say he has showed up more times to work than he has fished in the last 5 years.
Well, he'd only have to show up twice.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying there, Troy.
Oh, Danny.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Oh, Brian.
What? What's Brian's problem?
He still thinks them sorry Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl. He needs a therapist.
Well, that he does. He's needed one of those for years. He's needed one of those for years. But Destiny Pirates, just to fill you in, since you weren't here the past couple weeks, I actually had a little bit of surgery. If you see the patch right here, had some skin cancer. They had to cut a big old hole out my head, and they had to take some skin from another part of my body. Well,
it was his.
It might have come from
one check.
It might have come from down there to put up here.
Yeah, just that's so everybody will get away. I just want everybody to get off of Freddie's rear end. It was really his scrotum that they used, not his butt cheek. Okay.
No, they're not have a wrinkly forehead. It's not going to be wrinkly.
Hey, now they can't make any more butt jokes about you. Okay. I mean, I know there's no way possible they could come up with something chat worthy with the other part. Okay, so just saying.
My Lord.
But yeah, the follow-up went great today. They said they got it all they did a quick little scan and looked at it, and the skin graft from down there is
you notice he said right there, not there.
I said down there, not up there.
Just saying.
But it's actually doing really well. We took some pictures. Chad got to see a picture of it. He was like, ew.
Yeah.
But no, it's got blood flow going through it, and it's doing really, really good. So I'm happy. Now, with that being said, I'm still in a lot of pain because they had to pull the stitches out today from where the graft cover was up, and it hurts.
I will say, honestly, I'm so happy that you're one got it taken care of, two that you're healing up. But I'm not going to bring up the fact that it looks like a second bunghole on your forehead. Anyway. What?
No, it is not a second match.
Oh God!
Right,
yes, it will be if you will. Once you see me in person in a couple months when it starts doing really well, there will be an indent in my forehead the rest of my life. I can't help it, just because they had to cut so much muscle and stuff out of my head. So
I
you
got
wouldn't
to
think, you wouldn't think it's just you figured you really, really thin to get to that skull, but no, there's a big old chunk of muscle and stuff in between there that I didn't know that was there.
Really? So I got a question for you though. Have you had any like near accidents where people have almost hit you, and if so, do you pucker twice? Now?
I actually last week I was doing something and I turned to block myself from actually hitting it, and I blocked it, and then I pulled my hand back away from, I think it was the wall. I turned real quick and almost hit the door, and I stopped it, but I reached and slammed my hand back and hit myself in the head.
Oh my God.
Freddie, I think you better get you some sunscreen so you don't have to go through this unusual abuse next time.
I'll tell you what, that did make me pucker and tear up a little bit though.
Hey, how old's Asher?
2.5. And luckily he hasn't really messed with it. He's pointed at it a couple times, said owie, owie, owie. And
so he's probably getting a little bit too big for like the whole head. Remember, I don't know if he did like the headbutt thing when he was really little.
Oh, we still do that, but he does that on my belly. I got bruises on my stomach from where he does that so much.
So does he give you headbutts and you give him butts or what?
Here we go.
I'm sorry. They started it. I was trying, Freddie, you know. Look, JG, I made JG Hill like he's just like, what? Oh my God. You guys are horrible.
Yes, I did.
Freddie.
Wow.
Man.
I bet old Freddie didn't think when he got on this show he's gonna be the whipping quilt, did he?
Well, I think it's funny all these people
see,
that
the bad thing is, Eric, I should have waited and said anything, and then I could have said it was caused by a catfish, but I didn't think about that much.
Well, I think it's funny. Everybody looked into the thumbnail and the subject was like, oh, we're talking about treacherous fishing waters. And no, this is the treacherous waters that we speak of. You never know what you're going to get.
Has that even been brought up one time tonight?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Thanks for watching, Troy. Appreciate it.
God.
Oh. She's just all about kissing your butt, ain't she?
Look, when we get off the show, she's gonna clean my butt and repack it. Oh wait, I mean clean it, not
Yeah, blame that on the head injury, Freddie.
Yeah. Wow. There's so many. This butt on this show.
So what's y'all's plans the weekend?
Let's see. Spray painting spooks, making planter boards, making towels, making tumblers, making mugs,
So you gonna work all weekend?
Yes.
Chad, are you gonna work all weekend?
You know, probably not. I'm thinking about going Saturday, see if about going fishing. But we also will need to start doing some Christmas shopping. So, but that might be a Sunday thing because it's going to rain on Sunday, and we'll see.
I just want to reiterate how tough it is when you get to be older like I am, especially when you got many things going against you as I do. I went to the gun range and shot for an hour and a half the other day.
Really?
And everything on me hurt. My back, my leg. I told my wife, I said, it's a shame. You go shoot a gun for an hour and a half and you can't hardly get out of the bed.
That is sad.
Did you see the video I made?
I have not. I've not been on very much. Let me see here. Troll. No. Can't do it. Real. There we go. You made a video.
I did.
Well, I'll drop that here in a second. No, I didn't even see this one. I haven't been on there, like I said, very much. Wow. Snagging Night Live is live. Wow. Let's pull this up. Now I'll drop the
What?
link.
It's 9:01. They already went live before you said go live.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have that issue again, are we?
Yep.
That's every week. These guys just do whatever they want. They think they own Thursday nights.
What was
I'm gonna
that?
hit
What
the
was
shit.
that I heard earlier about being in charge of Thursday night?
What about Thursday night?
What was that I heard you say about being in charge of Thursday night?
Yeah. We're gonna have a conversation with these guys.
We're gonna have to have another one. I guess they think because of Chris and Brian went on here tonight, they could just sneak in and
They
start
think they're
early.
gonna run all over us.
Yeah.
I just dropped the link to Troy's channel right there, and that video that he was talking about. I'm gonna check that out. I got it pulled up. We're gonna check it out right after this. See if I've got to worry about Troy's shooting skills or not.
You will.
Mm.
You will.
Hey Troy, thanks for jumping up here with us. We appreciate you trying to keep us in line. Freddie, I'm glad you're feeling better, my friend.
Well, I'm healing. I'm not feeling better, but I'm healing better.
Well, you're getting there. You're not looking any better, but you're starting to heal up. That's cool.
I know, and my looks are going to be on a whole new level.
I hate to tell you this,
Level
but
of
they
something.
already are.
But remember, like I said earlier, though, Bugman22, he's right there in chat. He's live almost during the week. He's live, and then I think I saw tomorrow morning, J-Dog's Gone Fishing might be going live.
I saw he was going to be possibly going live and fishing.
Yeah,
They've been catching lots of fish lately.
that he has. So go
And
check
some
them
nice
out.
ones.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna set my live up tomorrow or Saturday. That way, when I hit at the casino, y'all can see me do donuts in a wheelchair. And if I hit, I'm gonna act a fool, a complete fool.
Hey, be careful saying anything about nuts around some people because they're a little sensitive. If you know what I mean.
It wasn't from there. It was
Hope
from
everybody
there.
has a great
Cut it
Friday
off
and
right
an
there,
awesome
Chad. It's a perfect
weekend.
place to end it.
Yeah, that's right, Buggy. Sometimes things happen, brother. Eric, you be good, man. I'll see you guys later. Go over and check out Snagging Night Lives as well, but make sure you go check out Mr. Troy's channel, watch him shoot that gun.
And if nothing else, get off your butts and go fishing.
And if you need a wheelchair cushion, call me, Freddie.
Oh, I have to read this comment. If only one of the other co-hosts has, maybe that's what Brian Beavis stands for. Brian Beavis.
Brian Beavis.
Brian Beavis and
Freddie
Butthead.
Butthead.
Have a good night, y'all. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week.